Hi, in this video we're going to talk about DuroMax generators. Now DuroMax makes all kinds of great generators. The one I have here with me today is especially awesome. For one, it is dual fuel, which means you can use gasoline or propane to run your generator. And there are advantages, some serious ones to propane, and we'll talk about that. Also, this one has a handle, so you can actually pick it up. And it has another handle, and it comes with wheels already attached, so you can move it back and forth. Talk about portability. Now, DuroMax does make some generators that are a little bit less portable, and there are some advantages to going less portable. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about that. This is an incredible generator. This is one by DuroMax. DuroMax makes all kinds of generators. You can get some like this that are smaller, and you can get the bigger, bulkier ones, and this one is super nice. I'll be honest, I like this one a lot better than the bigger ones, but there is a huge con to this generator, and that is price, right? These tend to cost a little bit more because you get the wonderful portability. So for example, here, I think I already showed you, but let me show you again. I'm gonna press this, pull it back, and look at that. Oh, I can move it back and forth with my left hand, and I'm not even that strong, and I'm right-handed. And then to get it back together, you press this, and look at that, boom. Also, it's got this wonderful handle. You can pick it up, look at that, amazing, right? And I'm not even right-handed or that strong. So the portability is super amazing. This one, I feel, is at the sweet spot for strength and price because, you know, it's expensive, but it's not too crazy, and you're getting enough power to keep your food cold during an emergency. So you can definitely get better generators in this. Again, this is a good, decent amount of power. So you've got 2,300 peak watts, 1,800 running watts on gasoline, right? Because it's dual fuel, and 2,150 peak watts and 1,700 running watts on propane. That's a really nice mix to have both options for multiple reasons. One, if you live in what's called a wet state where it's very, very humid, you know, sometimes using gasoline with ethanol and leaving it in there and not running your generator can cause problems. So propane is a little bit cleaner in that regard. Also, during times of distress and emergency and chaos, when people need generators, there might not be gasoline, but there might be propane. Or conversely, there might be propane, and there might be gasoline, right? One or the other might be harder to find, and having the option to use either is always better in my view. Here are some other features here. And this one comes with a quick start guide, and it's a little bit different than some of the other generators I've looked at because it's on a little tag here. Sometimes it's on a tag and it's displayed on the generator. I've only seen the tag here. So here it talks about how to start it with gas. Just follow the directions, which is really nice. And then here it tells you how to start it with propane. I'm really happy they include this because depending on how often you use your generator, you might forget exactly how to start it. And the fact it's here is really nice. Also, it's also in the manual, and it's always recommended that when you get one of these generators, read the manual. Let me show you the manual really quickly. When I opened this particular model, this was on top of the box, and this includes everything. So it's a quick start guide, the registration card, the manual, product brochure, and cool stickers. So everything you need is here. Guard the manual, right? Keep it in a safe place that you know where it is. You don't want to lose it because you will need it because generators do require some very basic maintenance. Usually you have to run them like once a month or something like that. Always read the manual carefully. Never run a generator inside the house. That's super dangerous. Look, there's always this warning. I think it's the same warning on every single generator I've ever seen. It's like it's the same picture, so maybe it's like some law or something. It says, using a generator indoors can kill you in minutes. Yikes, right? Generator exhaust contains carbon monoxide. This is a poison you cannot see or smell. It says never use inside a home or garage, even if doors and windows are open. That's a big, and notice it's in caps, right? Only use outside and far away from windows, doors, and vents. And it says, avoid other generator hazards. Read manual before use. Yeah, this is a powerful device, right? This creates electricity, you know, using gasoline or propane. Here we see the control center. It's all digital and nice. You have the start on and off, low idle, a USB port. I believe that's for like an iPhone. I think it's a Type-C, parallel connections. This is what it's all about right here. Look at that, beautiful connections. These are priceless in times of need. When you don't have electricity, you look around your house and you look at those outlets and you wish they worked, but they don't. With one of these generators, you can actually use these. You can plug in your devices, keep your food cold, run your lights, power your laptop, power your phone. I mean, it's just so nice to have power. And that's what you get with a DuroMax like this. Here's another view of the generator, and here is where you put gas in it. This is the gas cap. Yeah, I mean, this is a great generator. The biggest downside to this particular model is the price. You know, you can get a stronger generator from the same brand, from DuroMax, for less money. And the reason is the portability, right? Look, I just moved it with my left hand. Like, what is that? You know, those bigger generators, the ones you see on Amazon that say portable and they're bigger than this, they're hard to pick up with one hand. You can do it, but they're hard, right? You have to be really strong. But they come with wheels, and you can wheel them around. So I don't want to make it sound like those are bad generators, right? You can actually wheel them around, and they are still portable. It's just this one, let me just stand up so you can see it again, is much smaller than those. I mean, you saw at the beginning when you saw me with the generator, it's not that big. So you're paying for that convenience. So which generator should you buy? Should you get a bigger, bulkier one that costs less money, is louder, and is heavier? Or should you get something a little bit quieter, more portable, dual fuel like this one? Well, it's up to you, right? And I always think get the best one you can afford. The last thing you want to do is buy a generator and then look back 6 months from now and say, oh, I should have bought a better generator, you know, because then you have to spend even more money. So I always think get the best one you can afford. When you buy a generator, it's not like you're like, you know, spending it on a meal that you eat and you never see. It's something that you're going to get. You're going to get something physical that's going to last you for years, right? And you're going to be using it for years. And, you know, both this one and the bigger ones, you can take them with you camping. This is a little bit easier to take camping. So I feel like having a smaller one like this might lead to some, you know, unplanned camping adventures. I mean, this is perfect for camping, right? Because of the size. You can easily throw this in your car. No big deal. Go camping out in the woods. You know, just have a great time and have power. Another thing that's really important is timing. Most people look for generators when they need them. And chances are if you are looking for a generator, so are other people. And chances are you don't have electricity. So if that's the case, I'm sorry, but don't worry. Don't worry. Even if a generator comes late and you buy it, you'll still have it for next time. So, and if you do have electricity now and you're just being cautious, even better, because now is a good time to buy, right? They become harder to find when people lose power. You know, if you lose power, chances are, you know, everyone in a 200-mile radius lost power too, and they're all looking for generators, and it becomes harder to find them. So I always think the best time to get a generator is right now. Overall, I absolutely love this generator. It is so nice. And again, the only negative I have to say about it is, I mean, price, right? Money. I mean, it's just so nice. And I say it's nice because of the portability, right? I mean, again, you can even get dual fuel generators, right? The bigger ones that are stronger that will cost less than this, but they're bigger, right? And again, those bigger ones, they do come with wheels. Usually you have to put them on, but you still can move them. You can move them around. They're still portable. They're just bigger. So you'll just have to make a decision on, do you want something super fancy like this, or do you want something a little bit bigger? In any case, they're all DuroMax and they're all great, and they'll all provide tons of power. Good luck.